Hey, you guys!
Hey, hola.
¿Cómo estás?
Ben aquí.
Yes, welcome to the House of X Entertainment,
where you will stay entertained.
I'm Winston.
And I'm Leo.
And a 1, 2, 3, go!
We stay entertaining. A deuce douche. A deuce douche. We stay entertaining. A deuce douche. A deuce douche. We stay entertaining. A deuce douche. A deuce douche. We stay entertaining.
Yes, guys, welcome in. Welcome to the exclusive show. Who do we have? Hey, Life with Taffy. Hey.
How you doing?
Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Raymond, hello, bestie. How are
Bestie!
you? Welcome in. Hey, Spotless Charm. Hi.
Hey.
Welcome, welcome. We got Walk With Me.
Come on now.
It's Tiffany.
Come on now.
Everybody say, Walk With Me.
You better get to walking.
Tiffany.
Go, Tiffany.
Yes, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Hello, Miss Beauty K Kitchen. Hey, darling, how are you? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. We got a Banda Boy in the building.
Okay, House of X, we in the building.
Welcome in. Hello, Brittany Duh.
Brittany.
Welcome, everybody. Make sure you share. Make sure you share. Thank y'all for coming in.
That's right. Share with your uncle, your cousin, your brother, your mother.
And
share with everybody.
Our lovely guest Tomina is backstage, guys.
Okay.
Getting her makeup and her hair done.
Ooh, makeup and hair done, baby.
Yes, she is ready for y'all. Our lovely guest is backstage. Make sure you guys share. Make sure you guys share. Thank you guys so much for coming in today.
Yes, come on in. Whoop.
Yes.
Come on in. Say whoop, whoop.
Welcome, welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Share with your... Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Raymond. Also, guys, if you guys can please drop Tamina's link for her channel, guys.
Hello.
Please drop it.
Hey.
Welcome in. Welcome to One's Life. How are you? Welcome in, darling. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome in, everybody. Thank y'all so much for coming in. Life with Taffy, how you doing? How you doing? Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, definitely. Share with everybody. Share with your doctor. Share with your nurse.
You guys are amazing.
Share with your garbage people.
Yes, thank you all.
Share with the astronauts.
Thank you all for coming in.
Oh, we got Burns in the building. YT cheerleader.
Leader.
Come on, we got the YT cheerleader. Come on, we got the YT cheerleader. Come on.
YT cheerleader. Yes, thank you for coming in, darling. How are you? You are amazing.
Whoop, whoop.
Yes, thank you all, thank you all, thank you all. We'll bring up our lovely guest in a couple of minutes.
All right.
Thank you guys so much.
Yes. Feel free to ask questions as the interview is going on if you'd like.
Yes.
You said it's a good day. We've been coming up with new songs for you every 5 minutes, honey.
Yes, honey. Yes. Yes, make sure you guys share. Make sure you guys share. You guys are amazing.
I think we're going to have to rewind this and take that clip because that was a cute song.
The YT cheerleader. Yes. Yes. Miss Beauty K Kitchen is saying hello to Abandoned Boy.
Ooh.
Yes. Saying hello to Abandoned Boy. All right now, saying hello to Abandoned Boy.
Hola, ¿cómo está?
Ben aquí.
Okay, with the key.
Yes, welcome. Share it out if you guys can.
Okay, with everybody. Share out with Batman, Superman, Aquaman, Wonder Woman.
Yes.
Green Lantern.
Thank you guys so
Nightwing,
much.
Robin.
We got 1 more minute.
Oh, not 1 more minute. Baby.
Before we bring up our guest.
Oh, we're not going to make her sweat?
We'll make her sweat. Do you want to make her sweat?
Ooh, leave her back there for 10 more hours, honey.
Ooh, 10 more hours, honey. 10 more hours.
No, we're going to bring her up in 2 minutes.
Ooh,
2 minutes.
child.
Please thumbs up and share. Yes.
Yes, it's going to make her sweat.
It's good to see you, Tiffany.
Yes, it's great to see you, darling.
It's good to see everybody. Shout out to everybody that came to the
Hello, Monty. How are you?
Ooh, not Monty in the building.
Yes.
All right now. They say he got the front seat, girl.
Yes. Welcome in. Welcome to the live. Thank you so much for coming in. You are amazing. Shout out to all you guys.
Don't forget to download Injustice 2 so you can be a part of my House of X family.
Yes.
And play with me.
Yes.
And you want to play with me, okay?
All right now.
All right now.
All right. All right. You ready to bring up our guest?
The question is she ready to be brought up?
All right, guys. Are you ready for our guest? Please put ready in the chat.
Ooh.
Yes. Ooh, not you.
I hope I don't fall out of this shit, y'all. That's
all right. Is you ready for our guest, guys? Are you ready? Our lovely guest is none other than Tomina Reborn Angel.
Hey,
hey, welcome to the show.
Boy, I look big on this one. Oh.
Welcome to the show.
Hello, how are you?
She's like, I already said hi.
No, I had to fix the other one because the other one was turned sideways about to fall.
Oh, Jesus. Now it turned sideways.
Oh, now she got to get her angles right, honey. Okay?
Ooh, but welcome to the exclusive show.
Okay, well, you will keep it exclusive, honey.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Do you want to jump into the questions?
Yeah, we can.
All right. We ask everybody the first question just to get them comfortable before the hard questions come. Some like it easy, some don't, honey. Okay. Are you ready for the questions, girl?
You can come on. I'm never scared. I always tell people that.
First question is, what made you start your YouTube channel?
Actually, looking for people that had the same kind of interest as I did. Because I collect dolls, but then I also crochet, and I love to read. And a lot of like my family, I'm like the oddball out. Nobody in my family likes to crochet. They didn't like dolls. They didn't like to read. I was just like, okay. So I didn't have anybody to interact with. So first I got on YouTube just looking through it. I was like, oh, shoot. People like dolls just like I do. I'm not a weirdo. That's what I felt like. So I started the YouTube channel just to, and I didn't even start it at first. I went on YouTube first just looking at other people's videos. And then one day I just said, okay, I'm just going to take the plunge and do a video. I didn't expect to get any views. I said, oh, shoot, I got views. Mm-hmm. People liked what I said. And then they started liking some of my videos. And I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'm entertaining. Who knew? It was just like from there, I just enjoyed myself. Because to me, I did it just for my enjoyment. And if somebody else enjoyed it with them, thank you. But if you didn't, okay, I'm not your cup of tea. That's fine. that was
right. Amen.
I know that's right.
Amen. What are some things you dislike and like about YouTube?
I don't like when if a person doesn't like something, you don't even have to do a thumbs down. Just exit out the video and go to another one. You shouldn't, like, to me, bullying is a really bad thing. And cyberbullying being I call it a keyboard thug. Like, you have something to say, but you're not man or woman enough to come into somebody's face and say it, but you're going to say it over the computer. I'm like, okay, block, because my block game is on point. I will block you real quick and be like, okay, next person. Because I don't have the time for it. I'm a grown woman. I don't have the time for it. Mm-hmm. And what I do like about it is meeting people, because if I had never got on YouTube, I would have never got to meet you guys. I would have never even learned about Tiffany's book, which I'm thoroughly enjoying. I wouldn't have met a lot of people that was into the dolls like I do. Like today, I would have never known that Shonda liked dolls like I do. Mm-hmm. That's a new thing, and we're already connected anyway through you guys' channel. So I was like, okay. So now I got another person that I can chat it up with about dolls or chat it up with about anything else. You learn, and then you meet people that normally I wouldn't even interact with because they may have different views, not even different views. They might have a different personality than me. Yeah. I'm shy to a certain extent. And then once you get to know me, I'm no holds barred, don't care. Yeah. But on YouTube, I'm not shy. It's weird. Like if I meet y'all now, I feel like I know you, so I won't be weird with y'all. But if I met y'all in the street and didn't know who you are, I'd be like, oh, hi, how you doing? Totally not my personality. But that would have been like, okay. And I get that from my mother. But then once you get to know me, you get my father's side.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You want me to do the next question?
You go ahead.
Okay. Next question. Because your channel is about reborns, do you ever get any negative feedback?
People try. But like I said, my blog game is real good. So if you don't like, I'm like this. You don't have to understand why a person collects dolls because, excuse me, I look at it like this. There's people out there that collect trains, which are toys. Some people collect model airplanes, which are also toys,
Mm-hmm.
but they don't really say anything to them.
Mm-hmm.
But let a woman collect a doll. Oh my God, you're childish.
Ooh, not childish.
I'm like, honey, I'm grown. I pay. I haven't been childish since I was 18. I've been paying bills since I was 18. Whatever I want to buy if I want to buy something for myself, if I want to buy a doll, I'm gonna buy a doll.
Right.
At least I'm not out there buying stuff that you can snort up your nose or taking something and have me soaring in the sky.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And if it's my money, my doll, like one of the other YouTube Reborn channels said, "Your doll, your way." You
Mm-hmm.
buy a doll, who cares what anybody? If it could be the ugliest doll in the world to somebody else, if it's beautiful to you, buy it.
I know that's right.
All right.
Do you want to read her comment or show that in? Or?
No, Tiffany's answering the other person.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Question: what gave you the love and passion for reborns?
Actually, being a mother, like, because I introduced some of the dolls that I had when I was younger to my kids,
Mm-hmm.
and they liked them. But my daughter used to always say, "Mommy, I want one that looks more real," because I had ones that looked a little, somewhat real or like. But I bought them little girl dolls. So then I let them see the Ashton Drakes that I had. But I said, but these are ones that you can't touch because they are not for kids.
Mm-hmm.
So just them like liking my dolls, and even though like now that they're older, they're not really into dolls like I was. They still respect me about it because I never hid the fact that I bought dolls for myself. I would buy them their dolls, and then I would buy me my doll that I wanted to put on the shelf and not touch. So I was like, they were like, okay, mommy, go ahead. And like I've always collected dolls ever since I was little. Like my father was the first person to buy me a doll when I was little. He bought me a Baby Alive doll.
Mm-hmm.
I still have that doll. It's up in my attic. Now I don't pull it out of anything because I'm scared that it's like he's already gone. He's been gone since I was 15. So that is my last connection to him, other than my looks or the way I act. That's the only thing physical that I have of him because we moved so many times we lost. So
Mm-hmm.
that doll means the world to me because of that. So I have that, and my mom used to buy me doll like every year. She would buy me a doll
Mm-hmm.
or two, so I kept all of them. So like I guess because I was already collecting dolls, me collecting rewards was just another whole layer of collecting dolls.
Mm-hmm.
So do you still have dolls since you were a little kid around?
Yes, I do.
Oh
I
wow.
have my Cabbage Patch dolls that I've had since I was in I think third grade, third grade. I have some of my old Barbies that I
Okay.
had. Now one Barbie, she has had haircuts. She's to the point where she's bald headed, so now she's gonna be my trans Barbie because there's nothing I can do with her head. So I'm just gonna throw a wig on her. She's gonna be a trans Barbie. And one person, because one of my friends said that. She said, "You always had a cross-dressing Barbie." Yes, I did. I said, "You got to remember, I had four men in my family were all drag queens. So therefore, we saw it all. We saw the men that dressed like men, Then we saw the men that was men during the day, but when they went out to party or to the to go to like shows, they had the whole and they looked better than some of the women in our family.
Ooh, that's better,
They were
honey.
like, "Ooh, honey." I told one of my cousins, I was like, "You're gonna do my makeup when I get married again. For my second marriage, you are doing my makeup." I said, because he has this, he does it so precise that if you did not know that he was a man, you wouldn't know. Like he looked. I was like, damn. I said, I need you in my life every day. Make me glamorous. He said, you already glamorous, baby. Thank you. I said, thank you. I needed that. Because that's why I laugh because my mom told me before she passed, she said, you are another whole world of dolls. She said, because you have dolls that you changed from men to women. I said, yeah, I know. You have dolls that you decided they didn't want to have a gender. I said they wanted to be a male one day and a female. I said, I don't know. When I was little, and to see it come out in the LGBTQ, binary, non-binary, I was like, oh shoot, so that's what it's called. I just knew I had people in my family that was that way. One day they was girly, one day they was a boy. But we knew that person was named Jake or that person was named Sally. But they had different personalities. So when I used to play dolls with them, my dolls just magically had different personalities, whatever they wanted to wear for that day. They wanted to be a boy, they wanted to be a boy. I don't care what you are. I'm just playing with my dolls.
Okay. Can you explain to the people the difference in Barbie dolls and Reborn dolls?
Okay, Barbie dolls are factory made, meaning that they're mass produced. A reborn doll is a kit, and then a doll artist will paint on that kit. That's the reason why they cost so much money. So if anybody tells you that there's a kit, if you know there's a kit out there that costs, let's say $100 for the kit alone, and then somebody's saying that they're selling that doll for $99, and it's supposed to be a whole doll, like paint and everything, run away. Run far away, because that doll will not be the doll that you see in that picture, will not be what you get. Trust me. I know, like, one girl had a doll was gorgeous, and I know that y'all don't know about the April sculpt, but the April sculpt doll is $150. She said, I can get it for I saw it for $69.99. I said, that's not the April sculpt. She said, no, it really is. No, it's not. When she got that doll like a 5-year-old had painted it.
Oh wow.
Really?
It was terrible. The hair was like this. I was like, ooh, honey, I don't know what that doll is. I said, but that is an alien compared to the April sculpt. I said, I have the April sculpt. That's not the April sculpt.
Wow.
And it was a scam doll. Like that's why I was telling people, do your research. Just like you have to research about anything else that you buy, do your research with Reborns, because there will be people, and it hasn't been a new thing about scamming, but they're getting clever with it, because they'll take a picture of a person's doll, put it on their channel and say, oh, I got this doll for sale. But what you do is you ask them to either FaceTime you or Zoom call you with the doll right in front of you, so that you can see with your own eyes in real time. And ask for a safety photo. What a safety photo is you have them put their date on it, the time and the date, and take a picture. Because then therefore you know that they have it in their possession. Because if not, you can be scammed by anything.
Yeah.
Tiffany said, I actually want to buy one.
Yeah, and it's talk to me, and then you can also ask Shonda just bought her some too. But what I would always say is researching the Reborn community. You could go on Facebook or Instagram or on YouTube and ask any reputable Reborn channels, and they will tell you exactly the right way to do it. Because you definitely, like, if you go on eBay, I only buy on eBay. I only buy from certain art people that I know. Like and then I have silicone dolls. I'm not. I got two from an artist. The rest of them, I bought them from other collectors secondhand, so that instead of you paying was let's say three like $1,000 for a doll painted silicone doll, you can get a silicone doll secondhand for a lot cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
Because like the one that I have laying in my lap here, he's he's a different kind. Like he's not the real soft blend, which I personally don't like the soft blend as much. I have one that's soft blend and I'm scared to touch her. But he's really soft. He's a dragon skin, and I only paid I think like $200 for him compared to the price that he went when he was first born, first made was like I want to say 1,000.
Really?
I'm
Oh
not paying
wow.
$1,000. I'm just not paying $1,000 for a doll. Not doing it. But there's other people that will, and if you have the money, you go ahead and do that. But if you don't have, like I always tell people, and if you don't have the money, try to get the second hand first, because let's say that you want a silicone, but
Mm-hmm.
then when you get it, it doesn't feel right to you. You don't like the feel of it, but then you instead of you being out $1,000, you're only out 200 or 300.
Yeah.
Like because I can't. I'm sorry, I just can't. I can't see paying more for a doll than I pay for my rent.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Because I'm not going to be doll happy and house poor. No,
Amen.
no, we're not doing that. No, no.
Amen. Um, how does Reborns help you with your kids and grandchildren not being around?
It helps because then I have something to hold on to. Like especially now because of COVID, I haven't seen my grandchildren in almost 2 years.
Oh wow.
It's because it was before I couldn't take off because my both of my clients were sick.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Like I lost both of them. They both passed away like within a year of each other. But during that time when they were sick, I didn't feel comfortable leaving them with anybody else because they knew me. So I would call them, like my kids would come visit me. But when they came to visit, being that they were sick and I didn't know what my clients had or what my grandkids had, I didn't want to bring them too much around them. So I hadn't seen them in like a year before this COVID stuff happened, and then everything blew up and we're walking around with masks.
Yeah.
So I like it's I have like certain dolls that I'll hold on to, like I'll have them in my lap or I'll have them in the chair by me. And then when I see my grandkids, I'll be like, this is the one that looks like you. This is the one that looked like you when you was a baby. Like most of the dolls that I buy dolls that remind me of my grandkids or even my kids. Just so that I have something with me, especially with the job I have, because I don't get to go home as much.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't get that separation time unless I go out for like a couple hours. And I try to do that over the weekends. I'll go out for like maybe 2-3 hours just to relax, release. And
Yeah.
then when I come
Mm-hmm.
back I'm more refreshed. But whew,
Yeah.
So how long would you say you've been a collector?
ooh, I'm gonna be 50, I would say 45 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because my father was the one that started my collection at 5 years old. So I've been collecting dolls since then. And for Reborns, it's been about 5 or 6 years.
Okay. Did you know you were gonna be a collector at 5, or were you just playing with the dolls?
I was just playing with dolls. But then every time I saw a doll, I'm like, oh, I want that. Oh, I want that. Then I would add to my collection. And the next thing you know, I had a whole like shelving unit that had all my dolls. So I was just like, I guess when I got older, I understood what it was. I was just like, okay, I got a lot of dolls when I was younger. But when I got older, I was like, okay, because for one point there, I had like 200 Barbies. Because
Wow.
everybody and their mama, because they knew I liked dolls, would buy me a Barbie. So by the end of the year, I would end up with like 100 Barbies. I'm like, okay, no more Barbies for a little while. I'm good because I don't have any more space. Then when I moved out my mom's house, I had a 2-bedroom and I had a room dedicated to dolls, and then I put the dolls back in, and I was like, okay. Then I stopped like collecting for a little while because that was when my kids were little. I wasn't buying too much for me because I had to buy for my kids. And then like when they got a little older, I was able to collect again. So it's like on and off 45 years. Yeah.
When you had your children and they would see your dolls, did they ever want to play with them?
Yeah, and I had ones that I let them play with. Like I had dolls that they knew were on shelf dolls, and then I had dolls that they knew that they could play with. And of course, they wanted to touch the ones that was on the shelf. They didn't want the ones that Bobby had down there for them to play with. But you learn how to teach your kids boundaries by that time. I taught them that there's dolls in here that you can play with, but there's also dolls in here that you are not to touch because they are expensive. So they understood, like because I had a Cabbage Patch. I just recently sold it actually, but I had a Cabbage Patch that was the original Cabbage Patch cloth body all over the head, everything. I said, Shania was like, oh, I said no. I said, you with scissors and my doll? No. I said, because you're not cutting hair off my doll, okay?
Not cutting hair, honey.
Okay, it's time for a good trim.
Yes.
Okay, next question. Since being on YouTube, what have you learned?
I've learned that there's some petty people. There's some very petty people. And then I learned that you have to watch what you say.
Amen.
Because some people will think that you're talking or conversating about something, and it could be nothing that has nothing to do with you. And you might not even know what they're going through in life, but they'll take it to heart. Like, you talked about me, or you're like, what? Who? When? I said, number one, if I got something to say about you, trust me, I have no problem. I'm grown. I have no problem pulling my panties up and going up there and telling you exactly how I feel about something you said or did. And I will let you know I did not appreciate this or that. I'm not going to do subliminal. I don't do subliminal messaging. Like, I do what? Why? Why would I? Like, I laugh because one girl was like, "Yeah, she's talking about me." No, sweetie, I'm really not. Number one, I have never met you. You live all the way in Arizona. Have you bought anything from me? Do you help me pay my bills? Because if not, I don't have the time to talk about you.
Amen.
I just laugh. I really laugh because it's more so the older people and the younger ones. Like it's like almost like a competition, like headbutting between the old generation and the young generation.
Yeah.
And then I'm caught in the middle because I'm not exactly old, but I'm definitely not young because I feel all of my 50. But it's like I just sit there, I'm like, why are you mad at him? Why are you mad at her? Why don't y'all both talk to each other and stop talking at me and put me in the middle of it? Because that's not going to happen either. And they look at me like, but that is especially in the Reborn community.
Wow. That's crazy.
Have you ever had a conflict with anybody in the Reborn community?
Oh, no, because I don't do conflict. I will block you. I don't have the time. Like, I had one person that said, what did she say? Because she didn't like a doll that my uncle bought me. My uncle bought me some dolls from Ivita, which is a knockoff company of silicone dolls. And they was like, well, you need to get rid of that doll. No, I'm not going to. That's a gift from one of my family members. Why would I get rid of my doll? Somebody give you a gift, you gonna throw it away. Because I'm not doing that.
Okay.
And if you don't like it on my channels, then you don't have to look for it.
All right.
It's good at that. And she was like, but you're supporting people that scam other. I said, number one, a reborn doll is a doll that, yes, the sculptors make them, but guess what? Right now I know 4 dolls that look exactly the same, and they're all made by different artists.
Yeah.
Mm.
They have the same lips, the same, because it's a lot of copycat in that community. So I'm sitting there like, I should show me an original doll, and I'll show you a doll that was made before that one that looks almost exactly like it. They might just, instead of having the finger go down, they got the finger going up. It's there's no originality in nothing anymore.
Right.
Because there's always going to be a person that's going to copy what you did and make it better or make it worse.
Right.
Okay, you said Nicki Minaj and Lil Kim.
Honey.
Oh, good God, Roddy. And plus, little Kim need to sit her little old ass down in the corner somewhere now.
Ooh, child.
I mean, I like her. She's my chick. I love her music, but you know what? It's time to give your crown to the new people in town. But when they need to get tore down in a rap battle, you do your business.
Yeah.
That's all. But don't. I wish I would. If I was Little Kim, I would not be arguing with no little kids.
Mm-hmm. You got Tiffany laughing, honey.
Like,
as a caregiver, what are some things that you dislike and like about it?
I love being able to interact with my clients, but I don't like the fact that sometimes I'm stuck in the house for a long period of time. Sometimes I can't get out to take a vacation or anything, so I could be in the house for 6 months without a day off, like a day to just. And now we can't take a day. In my company, we have to take 5 days. Who got 5 days to take off and not get paid for? Not I. Can't afford it. So it's like you're stuck. But then I love especially the ones that I had before here. I like her too, but the person I had before here, they became my family. Like their family still texts me to this day. The granddaughter's getting married. She was like, "When I get married, you at my wedding." I said, "Oh, okay, boo boo, sure will. Just let me know when to come to get the dress." But it feels like I have an extended family. But that the not being able to travel and visit my family and stuff like that.
Yeah,
that's the downside.
Oh, you got to go back up. Rachel Vansipool, hey VI sister, she said, "LOL, the designer copy other people work by saying it's unique. I cannot."
Exactly. I just laugh because I crochet outfits. I take inspiration from other crochet artists. Like, I'll crochet something, but then I'll add my own twist to it. But I'm not saying, "Oh, it's original. I made that whole pattern up." Not going to do that. That's not true. It's not original if I looked at somebody else's pattern and did something from the pattern, but then I just maybe switch the stitch.
Hey, Miss Anita.
Hey, everybody coming in. How y'all doing?
Anita.
You got a next question?
Oh, okay. I'll jump around before I read the next question because the next question is kind of like a joke. So I'll go to the next one and then come back. When you get monetized, what are you going to offer the people?
Well, let's see. See, like being that I have a mixture of people in my chats and stuff, I wouldn't just do a Reborn. I wouldn't just do a crochet. I would probably end up doing like a gift card, like say $100 gift card for like $100 gift card, maybe $100, $50, and a $25, where I would have more than one winner. That would be like the best thing because, like I said, I have over 1,000 followers, but I don't have all of my followers are not just from those communities. I have people everywhere. Like, I was surprised. I was in shock that I had people from the Philippines that was watching my channel and was talking to me on the chat. I was like, oh, well, where the hell that come from? Because I can't speak Spanish, but they liked my content. Go
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah.
I was surprised.
Oh, not you can't speak Spanish, baby.
Oh, well, I'll put it this way: I can't speak it, but I can understand it pretty well.
Okay.
I was married to a Puerto Rican.
Oh, okay. She
So
said, "Oh,
trust me, I understand it, but I can't speak it. You wouldn't want me to speak it because I might be trying to say how you doing this morning, and I might end up saying how your mama look like something.
oh, not how your mama doing."
Exactly.
Yes, yes, yes. As a healthcare taker, what are some tips you can give to someone that want to work within that facility?
I would say to make sure that that's what you want to do, because it's easy work, but it's also hard, mind numbing work. Because if you're a home health aide, you have to learn how to entertain yourself a lot of times. Because like, well, with this one, she stays up until a certain time, then she might take a
Really?
break. But by other people, I get them up, get them breakfast. 10 o'clock, they was sitting in the living room, knocked the heck out. So for 2 hours, they wasn't doing anything. Fed them lunch, another 2 hours sleeping, and then by 9 o'clock, they was in bed. But you can't leave. You can't really do anything. So that's actually why I started the YouTube channel, because I was bored out of my wig piece. Because when I was before I did this, I was working in a nursing home. And see, at the nursing home, I was constantly moving. I had more than one person. So if one person's sleeping, you just went on to the next client and just did the job. And your day went by fast. Here, your day drags.
Oh, not drags, honey.
It
Not
drags.
drag.
Okay.
Some days it'd be like, and some days it'd be like, but like, okay, what else could I do?
I feel
So you've been like in the healthcare field for a long time.
Yeah, I've been in a healthcare field since I was 30, so 15 years.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry, 20 years. I said,
Wow.
I wish I was 45. It was 15 years.
That's a long time.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Hey,
I enjoyed
Anita.
it. I enjoyed it though.
That's a long time.
It's not for the. I always tell people it's not for a person that's scared of body fluids. Because honey, it could be days that you're good, and could be days that you get messed on and pissed on.
Oh, not pissed.
Yeah.
And they won't do it on purpose. A lot of people make the mistake of thinking that these people that's in a nursing home or in their home are putting it on you on purpose.
Amen.
A lot of them are not, but a lot of people that's even in the homes, they have mental problems.
Yeah.
So they either have mental problems, they could have autism, and because you think about it, back in the day, there was no such thing as bipolar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They was just a little off. That's what we said back then. We didn't understand the mental capacity.
Yeah.
So people that's older have been misdiagnosed with other things, and they have bipolar, they have dementia, they have Alzheimer's, and they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
If you notice, these days everybody got bipolarness. But anyway.
All right.
Shit, everybody crazy in this world. If you're not crazy, you're gonna be crazy because it's gonna make you crazy.
Honey, let's talk about it. Next question. Do you have any favorite YouTubers?
Of course, you two. Definitely Miss Anita, Miss Tiffany, hands down, and awesome Arthur also. Then I have Miss Serenity Smith. I used to watch her a lot, not as much anymore. The Reborn community, I try to stay with the know with them, and then there's one that's called Miss Ladybug's Reborn Nursery. She has to be one of the most accepting and respectful women that I've ever met. And I met her in a chat. She asked me for my Instagram information. She said, and when she now mind you, I had just met her like that day or maybe 2 days before, and she asked me because she sent me. She said, "I want to send you some happy mail." I was like, "Okay." And when she sent me stuff from my dolls, which was so cute to me. Like I'm like, "Oh, she's so sweet." Ever since then, every year, and I've known her for 4 years. I love you too, Tiffany. Every year since then, she has sent me something for Christmas.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that is.
And you know, and it's funny because people think, oh, well, you're black and she's white. Who cares? I don't care. I
That's
don't care what
awesome.
color you are. You can be polka dots with black with polka dots. I'm gonna still talk to you. If you talk to me, I'm gonna talk to you. And I look at it like people that if a person gives me off a vibe of racism,
Mm-hmm.
be it black or white, because there's not just racist in black and there's not just racist in whites, it's racist in all races.
Yeah,
I stay away from them because I don't like that kind of energy.
Yeah.
I'm like that too. I don't like that type of energy either.
I tell people God loved everybody.
Yes, he
Okay.
did.
So if he loved everybody, then I'm not going to look at you different because you're not the same color as me. Or I'm not going to look at you different because you're not the same sex as me. Or I'm not going to look at you different because you're the LGBTQ IRS.
Amen.
They always
Not IRS,
Yes,
but
the
add that to the
IRS.
mafia.
yes.
But I don't look at a person because of what they do or who they with or anything like that. I look at how if I speak to you, you speak to me. If you respect me, I'm gonna respect you.
Yeah.
All right. Yes. Um,
You want me to keep going, or you have the next one?
I got the last one. I got this one.
Oh.
What are some things? Hold on. What are some things to expect on the job as a caretaker dealing with an older person?
Definitely get used to being called girly or boy because that's what they were. That's back in the day. That's what people were called when they took care of people. Be ready to understand that if they get angry, it's their house. So no matter what you want to do, if they tell you not to do it, just don't do it because you're in their house. And that also goes for if you're in a nursing home. Same rules. If they have like I had a lady that piled up books on the side of her bed to the point where they were almost tipping over. But
Mm-hmm.
I had to ask her. I said, "Ma'am, can I move these from here to the other side of the bed so that they don't fall on you?" But I had to get the okay from her before I moved it because you don't want to. I always tell people you don't want to overstep your boundaries with anybody because you look at it like if I was coming into your house and I just said, "Well, I'm doing it this way," with an attitude, nobody's going to want you to come in their house, and they're definitely not going to want you to watch their parents.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you sit back and you ask, like, I had a lady that she wanted me to do stuff for her mother. But when she walked out, I asked her mother, "Are you comfortable with me doing this? Because if not, I have to call my company to let them know." The daughter said, "Do XYZ." Mom says no. Because guess what? The daughter's not the one you're taking care of. So that's not your client.
Yeah.
The client is the one that has to say yes. And I had a real bad one with one, and I called my company and I said, "You're gonna get me out of here." And it's not because of the lady I'm taking care of. It's her daughter.
Are you all right? Oh, sorry about that. Okay.
What
Um.
happened?
You look like you was fighting a cat.
Oh.
Hey, like mother, like daughter.
Hey, wow.
Hey, Janetti. Hey, everybody that's coming in. All right. Next question. How has COVID-19 affect you and your job?
It really hasn't. I think I only had to do a test one time, and that was because the lady that I was taking care of just suddenly passed. With like she was up dancing Easter Sunday, up dancing with her husband. She went and sat down by me, stopped breathing, and just died. So I was like, okay. But then it wasn't even the people that was in the house. We had over 10 people came in for the emergency services to try to revive her. So I'm in the middle of COVID-19, and 10 people that came in were all in other people's houses from before. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh shoot. So I had to do a test. Oh, and I hate them tests. Oh my God, that that hurt. But I had to do that, and then I had to do it too when I went into the hospital when I had my scare with my breast, and I had to have it when I was coming back because I couldn't come back here with my client until I showed that I didn't have it. So that was 3 times. I hope to God I don't ever have to have nothing stuck up my nose ever again. I don't
wow.
Oh, not they sticking it up your nose, honey.
That's crazy. That's
You know what they said about a good stick up, honey.
Jesus. 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 You got a next one?
Yeah, I'm just trying to calm my mind that I was ready to scream, jump, and freak out. I'm sorry. And I'm on camera, right? But anyway, what's the last thing you collected?
Let me see. 1 second, I'll show it to you.
Yeah.
Because this is actually look, I almost lost you. This little damn clip. That clip is hard as hell. Okay, I'll be right back. You stay there. Let me see. Where is she?
1 second, everybody. Thank you all for being here.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, thank you guys
for being here.
Yes,
and all that good stuff.
Yes, give her one moment. Give her one moment. Thank you all for coming in. Janetti's Corner.
Yes, we love all of you.
Yes, like mother, like daughter, Miss Anita. How are you guys?
Okay. Now, this is what I lucked out with when I went to a garage sale today.
Oh, that's nice.
That is gorgeous.
It's a 2000.
I used to play with dogs when I was little.
A special 2000 edition of Barbie still in the box.
I used to do the hair.
Hit myself in the head with the box. But she's pristine condition, never been opened. I was like, yes.
He is hilarious. Really?
But then I couldn't pass off.
Oh,
that's the little snowman
from Frozen.
Yep. And he was only $1.
Really?
A garage sale, brand new.
Wow.
I snatched him right up. I was like, yes, honey.
Wow.
Okay.
That's amazing.
They were going to say like $5. And I was like, okay, if it's $5, it's going to stay there. When they said $1, I said, oh, I got to grab him. So like that and then books. I got about this much book. I like my Kindle. I have a Kindle and I read books from there, but I like the real paper. Sometimes I like to be able to flip the pages with my hands and the actual smell of books and all of that. So I got books like that too. So I collect everything pretty much.
Oh,
I enjoy myself.
I know that's right. So what's the last book you read?
I'm still the one I almost finished Tiffany's book. So that's the last book I read.
Okay. Do you collect books as well?
Only the older books. Like I have the Twilight series. I have all 3. I have Alice in Wonderland, Alice in Through the Looking Glass, and there was another Alice in Wonderland book that I bought. I got all 3 of them. I have all of the Star Wars books. I'm a Trekkie. I love Star Trek, Star Wars, anything scientific. I was a science nerd in school, so I enjoyed myself watching that. Let me see what else. I used to collect ashtrays, but now that I smoke cigarettes, I don't collect them anymore because I tend to use them instead of. But that's the one thing. My resolution for by the end of the summer, no more cigarettes. Because I cut
That's right.
I cut back down. I'm down to a pack every 3 days.
That's
I was doing
good.
a pack a day.
That's
So
good.
I'm down to a pack every 3 days. So that's my thing because I said I don't want to be going before I see my grandkids grow up.
Amen. What's
I
up,
want
James?
to.
Got good?
Hey, welcome in. Thank you for being here.
Yeah. So I think this is our last question, right?
Ooh, last question on it.
Tell us how your client Jack has been a blessing to you.
My client Jack was a stubborn German man, and we had arguments every day. But then I found out that he only argued with people he loved. He would argue with me all the time, and then especially once his wife passed,
Mm.
he held on to me so tight. And when he was passing, he wanted me to leave out the room, and I said no. I'm gonna sit right here, and I'm gonna hold your hand. And when he started to pass, I was tearing up, and he looked at me and wiped my eyes. Said, "Don't cry, baby girl." He said, "We'll see each other again." He said, "I'm going up to Rosie. I'm going up to see my Rosie now." He's like, "And I told Rosie that we're not ready for you. So if you try to come up there behind us, we're gonna kick you back down from heaven." I said, "Oh," but he was my heart. Him and Rose, and it's funny because I always used to tell them their names was Jack and Rose, and that's the same name as the people from the Titanic.
Wow.
I was like, yeah, y'all. I told them when Rose passed.
Oh yeah, that's right. Her name was Rose.
I said, when Rose passed, I said he's not gonna be far behind her. And he didn't even make it. He didn't make it a year.
Oh wow.
She died in April of 2019, and Jack died January of 2020.
Really? Yeah, I remember.
And then I had another. It was crazy. In that space of time from January to April, I had two people pass away. That was Jack, and then another lady that I took care of. I can't say her name, but she passed away.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had two people that ended up in the hospital. I was just like, "What is this? Am I the jinx?" And then I had her, and I've been with just the new one for a year already.
Wow, that's amazing.
But
during his passing, his family has been a blessing to you.
They because they let me stay still in the apartment while they was trying to sell the house. They let me stay there for 6 months without having to pay rent. So I was able to save up, which I didn't end up being able to save up because when I was saving up, my kids was going through something, so I had to send money down there to them.
Mm-hmm.
So at the last minute, I had to rush and throw money together to move. But they gave me an extra like 2 months after because they knew that what happened with my daughter. So they gave me an extra 2 months to not have to pay rent to have a down payment.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, excuse me.
It's okay.
Noses. Oh, my allergies.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Now the allergies whooping your butt.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna set the audience.
Yeah, if you want to take some questions.
At this time, we're gonna take some questions from the audience. Glasses Kingdom is in the building. What's up?
Boop, boop, boop.
How you doing, Glasses Kingdom? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. At this time, we'll take some questions from the audience.
Yes, if you guys don't have anybody in the chat, connect with them, get to know them, be their friend, their YouTube member, their YouTube subscriber, their YouTube family. YouTube everything, girl.
So, Tomina, you have some Reborns to show us.
Yes, Reborn.
Oh, well, these are the ones that's silicone.
Ooh, not silicone, honey.
Now, this one is just the head that's silicone. That's why I tell people you can always get a silicone. You just need to know where to go. Because this one's a silicone head, but he has a cuddle body that's weighted. So when you pick him up, he feels like a real baby. And I like him because you can go like this with him. He goes all the way up. His hands go all the way up. You can put his hands behind his head. You can pose him. And this one is called the Scout Scope that I think everybody is looking for.
Tiffany asks, I do not know if you answer, but how many babies do you have?
Oh, good God. I have over 30. And I sold 4 from
For anybody just coming in, she means baby dolls.
Yes, baby dolls. Not no real babies. Now I ain't going to nobody's jail. Please don't call the cops on Mina. But these are dolls. But this one is my little scout.
Vern says,
Okay, she said, can you wait? No, Buddha said, can she show the little doll
looks little precious.
Oh, I think I know what she's talking about.
Yeah. Vern says, how are you enjoying your YT journey?
I enjoy it because I get to meet people that I normally would not have met. I got to meet people from other states, from other countries. I got to and I got to meet like people that one person sent me some food from Australia. I tell you one thing, they can keep that Vegemite. I don't see how they can put that on their food, but it was awesome to try it out because I'm not a what the heck I just do with the little one. I know which one she's talking about and I can't find them.
Oh, now you can't find your baby.
Is that voodoo? That's voodoo, right?
Yeah. He said, do you have any voodoo dolls?
I bet.
Randy boy asked, do you have any voodoo dolls?
No, sweetie, I don't do the devil. That's devil's work there. Nope.
Hey, Jill's Comfort Zone. How are you? Welcome.
I don't do
Brittany,
voodoo dolls, and I don't do anything that's a doll that's supposed to have had spirits in them. Like, no. Because I don't need no demons coming all over me. I need God.
Brittany does says,
not demons.
I want a baby girl.
Oh.
And I love like I have more girl dolls than I have boy dolls.
Wow, I just have 3.
Shauna's gonna says, well, I just have 3. I'm just starting.
And let me tell you, it's an addiction. Because like about 2 years ago, I had maybe 7 or 8 dolls. And then I was like, oh, I want this one. Oh, I want that one. Oh, I like this one. Oh, I said, okay, Tomina, no more. So then I would do one doll every 3 or 4 months. And it had to be one that I wanted. Like I was just buying dolls because they were cute to me. But then when I got them, they wasn't so cute in real life.
Oh, not they were ugly.
That's how I'm sitting there like, I don't like that doll no more. Oh, I don't like that one either. So what I did is I took the dolls and they had like a community garage sale. And I was able to sell some of them because some of them I bought that was cheap anyway. So I was able to sell them at a garage sale for about like $30, $40. So I got my money back. But I enjoyed it because this one lady from a nursing home came and bought the whole bag for me for $400. Wow. I was like, here you go. Put the money on my pocket, pew, out the door.
Internet is messing up for a month now. Oh,
Jesus. Hey, Miss Hall.
Hey, Miss Hall. How you doing, girl?
All right. Do we have any more questions from the audience?
Okay. So, are you the only person that collects in your family dolls?
I have my cousin. She collects Barbie dolls, and I have another cousin that collects American Girl dolls. But they're the younger generation. My generation, when I was growing up, I was the only one that collected them.
Okay.
So I had. So I always tell people I always march to a different drummer. I was always by myself. Enjoyed myself. I was like, okay, you don't gotta like what I like. I'm gonna do me anyway.
Okay. You want to show the channel now?
I had a question, but I lost my train of thought. Hold on.
Okay.
I cannot.
Oh, okay.
I think I took the little one. I know she's talking about the little elf doll. I took him in the back, and I'm like, I can't get back up.
Not you can't get back up.
Do you buy crochet? Do you buy clothes and change them?
often?
Often?
Not often, but I do. And usually no, because see, when you buy a Reborn doll, usually you cut. They usually, if it's a real good artist or collector, they will send you 2 or 3 outfits with the dolls that you buy. So therefore, you don't have to buy a lot of clothes. And what I do is, see, I'm smart. I go to the consignment shops and the thrift stores to get the clothes because baby clothes are usually what the baby might have worn like 2 or 3 months before they grow out of them. So
Yeah.
you're pretty much getting brand new clothes, and you just wash them. And if you're putting them on a doll, who cares?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm not going. I'm sorry, I'm not going to Walmart and Target and buying a $20 outfit for a doll. That's what I won't do. But I will go
Okay.
to Goodwill. I'll go to Goodwill. I'll go to my Salvation Army. I'll go to like my flea markets. That's where I get in. And you won't believe the stuff that I found. Like I found Kate Spade baby cover seat for $5, and that thing in the store was costing $80.
Wow.
And I washed it up and I gave it to my daughter for the baby. So like because I was always a thrift store mama because babies grow too quick.
Yeah.
So what I do is now I don't even have to buy anything for my grandchild that's coming because I had a plethora of baby girl clothes.
Mm.
All those clothes is going to her. Then I'll go back to the thrift store and I'll buy what I have. But usually I end up with I have 3 or 4 bags full of baby clothes. I don't buy no more.
Yeah.
Have you found anybody trying to compete with you with dolls and how many you have or what dolls look better or
They try. I could care less. If your doll look better, you go ahead and do you, boo boo. If that's what
Yeah.
you think, I don't care. Like I'm not I'm not in competition with nobody. I am a force within myself.
I
I
know
don't
that's
have
right.
time to
Amen.
compete. And if I got to compete with you, then that means that I feel like I'm inferior. And
Right.
I've never been inferior to anyone. Not saying I'm superior to anyone either, but I am me. I am strong. I am by myself. I always tell people I came in this world by myself. I'm gonna leave out of this world by myself. So I'm not gonna compare myself to you or anyone else.
Right.
Amen.
You
Right.
can't. You can't. Because you'll be running somebody else's dream instead of running after your own.
Right.
I know that's right.
Buddha says, what's the value on the baby's collector edition, brand new in box, like one you
Like the one I
show?
just showed. The Barbie usually about 25 to 30, and I spent 10. So to me, that's a good deal. And then I have bags, like the lady had bags of Barbies and bags of Kens for $10 for 20 in the bag.
Okay.
I ended up with one that's a vintage Ken doll that's from 1968. And then I ended up with a vintage Barbie from like 1974. Those two I'm gonna put away because they'll be worth more money. And then I have the ones that's not really worth money. I take them apart and put the like change their bodies up or whatever. If I don't think that doll head should go on that body, I'll change it up so that I can do like a little make them look a little bit better. And then then I'll keep the parts for if I get a doll and like if I could get a doll with the leg is a little messed up, I could change the leg out or change the arm out.
Rachel Ventable says, I need a doll model for my store.
Okay.
Shauna's Corner says, I'm not trying to be in competition either. I would rather support, not hate.
Exactly. Because when I first came into the community, I was supporting like a whole bunch of channels. But if I saw that they were sprouting, hold on.
Now we can hear you.
My daughter, no, it was my daughter calling me. She's gonna have to wait. She get on my
Ooh,
nerves.
now she got away.
She knew I was doing a YouTube. I told her I was doing a YouTube interview, so I don't even know why she was calling me.
Is that the one that sings?
Oh no.
Rachel,
This one thinks she can sing, but she really can't.
Rachel Vanderpool says, "Do you have a Skipper doll? She was a baby sister."
I know which one you're talking about, and that's the one that my daughters took her. I had like 4. I had two white ones and 2 black ones. I can't find near one of them. Every time they come to visit, something missing. That's why they can't come in my house into my doll room no more.
Ooh, not they taking your dolls when you ain't looking.
They went in and I had that. I had the real tall Barbie, the one that you could hold the hand and walk. That disappeared, and I was like, where the hell did they hide it from? How did that doll was like 3 feet tall?
Oh wow!
And it was gone. And then next thing you know, I go to her house, my doll is sitting in her bedroom.
Oh wow!
I was like, oh, you real good for that.
Wow.
So this is a silly question about that. Do you like the Chucky doll or no?
Oh no. I didn't even like the movie. I'm so good on them. Nope.
Yeah.
Annabelle. See, I never liked Raggedy Ann dolls, right? Now you know, like the movie Annabelle was about a possessed doll. You know how they had that doll looking all crazy and stuff? Well, the real Annabelle doll was like Raggedy Ann. Yeah, no, I don't want that either.
Tamina, I have some really good.
Oh, Cabbage Patch Kids. I'm going to send you a picture of.
Okay.
Skipper was my favorite doll. I had one when I was 7 years old.
Yeah, I loved my Skippers. I was mad as hell.
So I'm assuming Skipper is another brand of a doll.
They done sold the doll.
Skipper is the little baby sister of Barbie.
And who's Barbie's sister?
I don't think Barbie had a sister except for Skipper.
Okay.
Hey, Auntie Mama.
Hey, welcome in.
Welcome in. Welcome in.
What cracked me up is how they had Ken, white Ken, black Ken, and all the kids. How all the kids had the same name?
Mm-hmm.
So wait, does Ken have a brother or no?
Was a different skin color. They started changing their names up. It was Marge and it was this one, it was that. They all had different names, but the kid was all the same. Yeah, I sure don't like Chucky. Exactly, Amanda boy. No.
I seen her video. The doll looks real, Tamina. Can you show some can find Precious? He is for sale. Is he for sale?
Oh, the little one? No. The little elf boy is not, because that was one from my kids. My kids bought me that one. I have some on Macari. Just a silicone head. People would have to buy the body. And I have some Reborns that's going to be going for sale soon, because I just have too many. Period. I just have too many, and I know that if I could sell, because see, when I sell mine, I don't try to sell them for the price that I bought them for. Like if I bought them for $200, I'm going to sell them for $100, or I'm going to sell them for $75, so that the people that can't afford to get a real Reborn doll is able to afford it. I try to make them affordable. Like just one, one that I have, the girl went, "Oh, I'll give you $800." No, that doll's worth $1,000. That's how much you're gonna give me, or else I'll just keep the doll. It could collect dust, because I know the doll's worth more than that. I know the doll's worth like $1,800, so you're not gonna get that doll for cheap. It's certain dolls I'm like, no, like a Bonnie. I have a Bonnie Sieben doll that's I have on eBay for $1,000. The girl goes, "I'll give you $800." No, you won't.
She said, "Tamina's a real one. I like her." Yeah.
I try to be. I tell people what you see is what you get with me.
I know that's right.
What you see is what you. And there's like Shonda, I wanted to tell you, there are people in the community. Hit me up because there's people in the community that will do you a beautiful toddler doll. That's definitely not the price of a car.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be doggone. I tell you in a heartbeat, I'll be doggone. I'm not. I've never, ever, ever, ever paid over $1,000 for any doll. Never. But did I end up with dolls that cost a lot of money? Yes. Because you
Wow.
know how to. Because you have to learn how to shop. You have to learn how to talk to people in the community because you might see a doll on somebody's channel. All you got to do is say, "Oh, I'm just questioning if you ever want to ever want to sell that doll, let me know." Because then you get first refusal, meaning that if you already bought something else, you can just say no, but you'll have first refusal as to being able to buy the doll. Because they'll call you first, be like, "Okay, well, hi Tamina, you was talking about buying this store. Well, I'm contemplating selling it. I'm selling it for such and such and such." I could say, no, I'm okay right now. I don't have the money for it. Or yeah, sure, thank you. And then you buy the doll like that.
Buddha says, when are you going to sell the elf? I think it's the elf. Please let me know. Do you have a one similar size? I like, and he can wear green or blue.
I think that's the only little one that I have, except for my ones like this big. And I let me see what else. I don't think I have any more silicone that small.
Tiffany says, what's the most you will spend on a doll?
It depends on if I like the doll, or it depends. Like, I'll put it this way: if it's a custom doll, that means that I have the say so of the hair, the paint job, any kind of birthmarks that they put on the doll and stuff like that. I'm willing to pay up to 1,000 because it would be like that would be a custom doll of probably one of my grandkids or a custom doll of one of my kids. I don't mind paying for that. But if somebody else made a doll and they put it up on eBay and it's $1,000, trust me, it's me that's going to look past it because I'm not paying that much for something of somebody else's vision. But
Mhm.
I don't mind. Like if I have the money, I will buy anything that I want. That, and I'll tell people that's why I work. I work to pay my bills, but then I have my play money, and
Yes. Come
and
on,
it's
play
up to
money.
you what you want to do with it.
Come through.
But
Amen.
I always make sure, like I always tell people, doll poor, house rich. Do not be doll rich, house poor. Meaning that you bought a doll for $1,000, but your lights is about to be cut off. I'll be doggone. My
Amen.
lights, my cable, my rent will always be paid first. Then you play with whatever you have left over.
Amen.
I know that's right. Would
Amen.
you ever want to go to a factory and learn how to make them?
Actually, I'm learning how to. I'm buying like the silicone dolls that are blank, and I'm teaching myself how to paint because like if you're learning from somebody else to learn how to paint them, then you're still painting their version of it.
Mm-hmm.
If you get my drift, so you have to be able to put your own spin on it. Now, I'm not telling people to go out and get some silicone paint and start painting on silicone dolls and putting it online because I seen some that look like ruddy, muddy messes. And
Yeah.
I'm selling this for 1,000. That don't look like a black doll. I don't know what that is, but that looks like something that I dug out my butt. No, thank you. You can keep
Ooh,
that.
not digging in your butt now.
Ooh, child.
And see a lot of people make the mistake of because you miraculously learn how to paint on silicone now, you want to try to ask for the silicone prices that Claire Taylor asked for. No, boo boo. Claire Taylor's been doing silicone dolls since silicone dolls came out. She's a master artist. Just like what's the other one? I forget the other one's name. I can see her dolls, but I can't remember her name. There's a lot of artists out there yes, they're going to ask for $3,500, but you're getting quality work. But if you just learn how to paint and you're trying to sell me a doll for $1,000 and it has creases and globs of paint and runs and all of that, you think I'm gonna buy a doll? Your doll be better off being a doorstop.
Oh shit, not a doorstop.
Because I know.
Okay, not you can't come in.
Child,
Not stop at the door.
honey. At this time, guys, we're going to showcase Tomina's channel. Yeah, I love him.
This is my little.
How many do you have sitting next to you?
I had 3. Now I have 2. I don't know what happened to the little one. That's the little
Can you
one.
show them both at the same time?
Mhm.
So people can see the difference?
See, he's small, and this one is a big one.
Oh wow.
Because this one is he is 6 months. This one is a preemie.
All right for
But
premium.
this one right here is hard to hold. I think I'm gonna end up changing the body on him because the body is weighted really, really heavy, and
So
it's
you don't
not.
ate too much.
And exactly, but they didn't put enough up here. I'm gonna have to either change the body or change out, put some more weight on the in the body part because I don't like the way his head. I don't like my dolls doing that. I don't like it because you can when you let it go back and the head go back and flop around, you can rip the silicone. That's why I don't like soft silicone. Like this one is very, very like look how soft he is. Like I could go all the way like this. Too soft for me because I am heavy-handed.
Yes, but all the heavy-handed people.
Now,
The boss is heavy-handed too, child.
did I ever rip one of my dolls? No.
OMG, that's like what they are both hug. Oh no, in
Midgets.
midgets. Tiffany said cute, cute,
Thank
cute.
you.
Yes.
Tiffany's like, I don't understand what I just read. What?
But now, see, this is what I'm talking about was quality reborn. This one is an older sculpt. I just recently bought him. I like you know how some of the people that know about reborns they say to powder the doll. I washed him, let him dry, didn't have to powder him with the silicone powder. He still has the same silkiness that he had when he first came in. I just washed him because he was new coming into my house.
Amen.
So I don't know what you had, what the other person had on him before he came to my house.
Amen.
So I washed the silicones because silicones they attract dust really bad. They're a dust magnet. That's what I call it, dust magnet.
Not dust magnet.
But he still has the same paint as when I just got him.
Yes, but wash them before he gets.
And he's been painted years ago, and he hasn't had any paint, like no paint rub off or nothing. That's a quality one. Now they have the Ivita dolls, the Valens dolls, and like I say, I don't care what anybody buy. To me, if you want to buy the Valens or the Ivita or whatever, that's your choice to buy it. But are you going to get a real?
No, they both are. No, they both are hug. I meant, and do you have any similar like that elf?
Like the elf, but I think I asked that. Sorry.
I do have some, but they're not here. They're at my house. Like I'm at my client's house right now, and they're at my apartment. I have to go through them because I know for a fact I don't have another small elf. That's one thing I do know. That's the only elf that I bought. But if you hit me up on Instagram, I can answer your question about the elves that some other people are selling. They sell like they have the ones that's this big, they have the ones that's this big, and then they have the little like 3-inch ones. All of them are adorable. They're selling them right on eBay or Macari.
Yeah. At this time, guys,
hold on before you show.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the next Reborn, you're going to buy?
I don't, because it's like a surprise to me. I'll look at something like, oh, I like that one. I'm gonna buy that. That's like I don't make plans because I always tell people best laid plans are always trouble because you have a plan to buy something and then something always ends up putting a wrench in your plans.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
I don't plan to buy anything. I'll just if I have the money when I see it, I'm like, okay. Or I'll put a like on it, like if it's on eBay. I'll put a heart on it. I'm like, okay, if I have money. And then when I go back, I'll look at the door, I'll be like, yeah, that's not what I want. And I'll take it off. Or I'll be like, yeah, now I can afford it. But like one thing I won't do is if I have rent money and bill money, and then I see a doll I want, guess where that doll gonna stay?
Right
In
there.
the cellar. Because I'm gonna make sure that my bills is paid, my rent is paid first. Then I'll buy. But 9 times out of 10, I know I'm not buying another silicone. I have enough. I have enough of those. I have I have over 30 reborns and I have over 10, I think, silicones now. So I don't need no more silicones either. I don't need no more dolls. I tell people I need to go on I need to go to a doll anonymous group to help me to stop buying because I swear every time I showed you the one that I have that I bought this one from Amazon and she's a
That's
ball joint.
beautiful.
I wanted to see if I liked the ball jointed dolls before I got one. Like before I spent money on a real good price one, right? I like this one enough that I don't need no more.
Ooh, that's cute. Okay.
I love like I said, I'm a dog collector, so I bought a whole bunch of them. I I love sloths, so I got two sloth stuffed animals. As you can see, I love and I don't love Frozen. I just love Olaf from Frozen.
Yeah. He was
That's
cute.
it. He's the
He
only
was
one I like
cute.
out of all of them.
Yes.
At this time, I think we're gonna show her channel.
So soft. Trying to see where the hell the elf went.
All right, guys. So this is Tamina's channel, guys. It's Tomina Reborn Angels. As you guys can see, this is all her amazing reborns right here. She also did an unboxing on the House of X Entertainment. Also, if you would like to hear more about Tiffany's book right here, Walk With Me Tiffany's book. She loves it. She also bought it,
That was fun.
as you guys can see. And there's the elf. And then there's some more reborns, guys. Amazing reborns. More information about the reborn. She also crochets, so you can see she make children crochet clothing for children, as you guys can see right there.
And stuffed animals and dolls.
Yes. So as you guys can see right there. So check out Tamina's channel.
Ooh, that's
This is my favorite doll right there.
oh,
Oh,
it was the little black one with the little lips. I
Yeah.
still have him. He's never going anywhere.
So please check out her channel, guys. She's amazing. She's amazing. Amazing channel, guys. As you guys can see, she has all her dolls laid out right there.
And that's not even all of them.
See,
That was
amazing,
just
amazing,
that's partial.
amazing. Yeah, amazing, amazing channel. Amazing channel.
yes. Make sure you guys connect with Tamina Reborn Angels if you don't have her.
All right. So let me drop her link, guys, if you're not connected. All right. Okay. Hold on. Monty said, great interview. Thank you, Monty. Rachel says, I need that for a 6 month old. LOL. Hold on one second. Thank you, Tamina. You have me wanting to buy one. LOL.
Hmm.
Yes. So make sure you guys connect with her. Please connect with her,
Run her
guys.
playlist if you can.
Yes. Run her playlist if you can.
I'm
If you
playing
can.
with my hair.
If you can run her playlist, please run her playlist. Yes. Well, at this time, are we good or?
Yes. Tamina, thank you so much for a great, wonderful interview.
Oh, you're welcome. Look at me. I'm looking at the wrong camera. Looking at the other phone.
It's okay.
My
You're
broken.
well. Thank you so much for a great interview. At this time, if anybody in the audience have any last questions, we'll take one. If you don't, guys, we're going to call this show to a close.
Yes, thank you for everybody being here.
Yes, you guys are amazing. You guys,
I knew I was going to enjoy myself, so. Because it's Watson and Leo. Of course, I'm gonna have y'all go for a perfect pair. Y'all feed off each other, and that makes it fun. That makes people want to do the interview because you know you're gonna laugh.
Yeah.
Monty said, "Drive safe, everyone."
Yeah, I'm driving my butt right in the chair.
I'm glad I woke up when I did. It was great. Thank you, Auntie Mama, for coming in. Yes, thank you so much. And also thank you for Joe's Comfort Zone for coming in.
Yes,
and
thank you so much.
Glasses Kingdom, like mother, like daughter. Mr. Anita. Thank you all. You guys are amazing. Yes, guys, but this was another great interview by the House of X Entertainment, guys. This was the exclusive show. We are the House of X Entertainment.
And you have been entertained. Again.
I'm Watson.
And I'm Leo.
And our lovely guest is
Tamina.
Yes, guys. We will see you back in June for our exclusive show, guys. Stay tuned for the upload. Stay tuned for the premieres and the lives. And we love you guys.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.